What's up? What's up? What's up? What up with y'all? Off the Dome podcast is back. Yeah, nigga, where y'all think I was going? Shit, I ain't got nothing to do. But fuck with y'all. Anyway, the Off the Dome podcast is back. We black. Anybody out there doing some shiesty ass shit, I don't give a fuck who you doing it to or where you doing it. If it's shiesty, guilty, nigga. Y'all know that's my saying. Anyway, I just thought I'd hit y'all with another little simple minded ass podcast so y'all can get through the rest of y'all motherfucking week. If you ain't listening, then listen, motherfucker. And if you are listening, subscribe. And if you have subscribed, share this motherfucking page. So these simple-minded, funky-ass Sambo, Coon, Butter Biscuit, Uncle Tom, Steven from Django motherfuckers could hear this shit too. Yeah, I said all that. And then some. Yeah, I'm here. This podcast is Off the Dome, and it's brought to you by WNTV, which is the No Way Out podcast. Y'all know what it is. That's me and Nuke. Nuke and me. You know what it is. We've been sucker free since 2003 and clown free since 2003. We ain't no fucking clowns. And if you are a clown, then get the fuck away from me. But anyway, I just thought I'd come and drop a little bit of game on y'all. I wanted to talk to y'all today about John McCain's funeral. Now, for all my people, my melanated people that don't really be into the politics and all that, I'm not into that shit like that either. I think a lot of it is bullshit, it's falsified advertisement. But I just thought it was so funny to go on CNN.com and see Joe Biden's clown ass pretending like he was crying over John McCain. Now, whether it was real or not, we got other issues going on and bigger fish to fry, but they want to put that shit in front of everybody's face about that motherfucking funeral, like if that's something we care about. This is the thing about it, ladies and gentlemen. Politics is theater. and for theater, you need a stage. and for the stage and for the theater, you need people to watch it. And we are the people watching it. Y'all just need to know what y'all watching, ladies and gentlemen. Wake the fuck up. Why is it that a politician, when they family pass away, they got to parade that shit in front of every motherfucking body? But the average Joe Schmo that live in the neighborhood, when their family member die and they could be a pillar of the community, it doesn't get televised or nothing. You barely can read about it in the newspaper, if niggas still read newspapers. But anyway, it's just so funny how I see Joe Biden crying like he give a fuck. A lot of these motherfucking politicians are heartless. They don't give a fuck about what the hell's going on in front of them. They worried about paradise, and their paradise is on earth right now as we speak. And you know what their paradise is? Living on the wealth that they have gotten from the backs of black people. That's what their paradise is. So why a motherfucker could get on TV and pretend like he care about John McCain, good for him. I don't give a fuck. Fuck John McCain. I'll say it again. John McCain voted not once, twice, 3 times so they couldn't have MLK Day in Arizona. And then get on TV and want motherfuckers votes. And then, have all these, self-indignations about himself and how he was a POW and all this other shit. Man, there's a million motherfucking POWs that don't get recognized. But for some sort of reason, I guess that's what you do. Be a POW and be a politician, and they'll recognize you forever. But that's if you Caucasian, if you white. If you a nigga, you just gonna be another nigga that's a POW. And don't you forget it. And that's another thing that tripped me out. Some black people, some melanated people out there actually feel bad for him, for his family. Oh, poor John McCain. John McCain wasn't giving a fuck about Martin Luther King when he got shot, because he wanted things to be equal. When he was getting bopped upside his head every damn day because he wanted integration and all this other shit, them motherfuckers didn't carry it in. Let me tell you something about these politicians. These fake, phony, bipartisan, wannabe ass motherfuckers. They don't give a fuck about no niggas, and they don't give a fuck about our plight, or they don't give a fuck about redlining, gentrification. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And those are all the things that affect melanated people. Because like I said again, we have no wealth. None. None at all. So why are you sitting up there worried about shit that don't matter? This is what they place in front of you to distract you even more. For you to, to be thinking, oh, poor John McCain, who we going to get to replace him on the Senate? I bet you'll be another white motherfucking racist motherfucker that'll be on that Senate seat, that'll take his seat. Look at how many black senators are there? I remember Stephen Horsford. I don't know if he's a senator or a congressman or whatever it was. I remember he parked in the handicap for 5 minutes and somebody called Contact 13 on him and he was all over the fucking news. Not for stealing, not for doing nothing wrong, but parking in the handicap for 5 seconds. So I would love to see who's going to replace John McCain. Let's bet it'll be another racist motherfucker. So why Joe Biden having them fake, phony crocodile-ass tears like he was really hurt over that shit? He don't give a fuck, and that's exactly how they act at the job. Y'all know how they act at the job. All you that's at the job right now are leaving home or at home and like, oh, shit, I got to get up and go to this motherfucker again tomorrow, and you got to buck dance and put a smile on your face and act like you happy to be there, and then they pull you to the side. Oh, we just had to let go of little Tommy. Tommy, he just wasn't doing his job. And little Tommy ain't been stealing from the company for the last 10 years. And now they want to come to you, making it seem like let's feel bad for Tommy because he done got fired from the job. Or they want to come to you with a collection plate. Oh, Sarah, her third cousin removes brother's sister is having heart transplant surgery, so we're going to need a donation from you. The donations start at $100 and up. We can take that out of your check, or we'll take a debit card, or you can go fund me that. That's what they do to us at the job, and I was feeling all bad. And what the fuck happens for you when little Kiki, a little Kavion, a little Ray Ray, a little Dravion, or whoever the fuck it is, get terminally ill? Let's see how much of a offering that they collect for you. They gonna tell your black ass to go see the Human Resources Department and see if they got some extra type of services for you. That's what they gonna do for your ass. I'm not saying don't feel bad for people when they pass away, because death is nothing to play with, but I just want you to know that it is a stage, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Biden on there crying, that's a play, that's theater. Just like even if Joe Biden did care about John McCain, it ain't no big of a deal, because that don't got shit to do with us at all. Remember this, ladies and gentlemen, judge people by the contents of their character. Not what they say, but what their actions do. And that's all you got to go by. Because we don't know these people on TV. Trust me, you meet them in person, they're going to be a totally different person. They'll be a totally different human being in person. So these high expectations that we have of these politicians and all this, and we feel, they put it on TV and put the funeral on TV like we so a part of the family. We ain't a part of their damn family. They don't even fucking know us. They don't know us. They don't give a fuck about us. Just like all you niggas out there, all you women that's out there thinking that you gotta win because what's that bitch's name? Meghan Markle or whatever the fuck that have. What is she, white and black? She done married Ronald McDonald from the Buckingham Palace. And now we think we gotta win. That bitch don't give a fuck about no niggas either. Trust me. Stop looking for these symbolic victories. Look at the symbology behind all this shit. Always wondered, damn, why they do put a lot of politicians' funerals on. Why? They human beings just like us. That's because the media is controlled by a certain group of people. That's why you got to know what's going on. Read. If you don't know, if you don't have time to read, they got audio books. Educate yourself. Stop talking about you woke and wake the fuck up. Because let me tell you something. If you don't wake up, they gonna let you stay asleep, and they gonna be happy that you were asleep. Because that's one thing they do not want, ladies and gentlemen, is melanated people to rise as one. Look at Tulsa. This is what they do. They will bomb the fuck out of you. Like I said before, I don't play with death and nothing like that. I'm not gonna make fun of John McCain, but that is my perspective. This is my perspective and view. I don't give a fuck about no damn John McCain. Let me tell you something. If he gave a fuck about black people, then why the fuck would he vote against Martin Luther King Day? Not once, twice, but 3 times. Cause that nigga didn't give a that white boy didn't give a fuck about no niggas and no Martin Luther King Day. And this is a person who took a bullet for equality. So if Martin Luther King got killed for equality, then why should we think that having John McCain's funeral on TV is of any significance or importance to melanated people? Who we should be honoring is people like John Brown. You want to honor a white person, Caucasian? Look up John Brown. That's who you want to honor that motherfucker. Shit, he was hung because he was fighting for the liberation of black people. He knew slavery was fucked up. As it was told in the books that I've read, he knew it was fucked up and they didn't like it. Hell, they deemed John Brown insane for taking up for niggas. I'll tell you one more time. They deemed John Brown insane for taking up for niggas. Just like I told you on the book that I read. I don't know if it was Slavery by Another Name or Before the Mayflower. When Caucasian slave owners would leave their property to the slaves, because a lot of those white boys that were slaves, they felt bad of how they treated niggas. So their altruistic view was, I'll just leave them my property, my acres, and maybe they can live a better life. Well, guess what would happen when those slave masters would leave that property? It would go to probate. A judge would oversee it and say, that white man is crazy and we've deemed him insane before he passed away, because no white man would ever leave his property to a nigga. This is what they do. And these are the people that we honor. So if you're going to honor somebody that gave up his resources for melanated people's plight and to forward the movement of melanated progress, where are those people at? And I'm talking about black or white. Where are they? Besides the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Because we know what he's capable of doing. He's one of the greatest leaders ever to probably walk this earth, besides the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Noble Drew Ali. But besides him, where are they at? Where do you see him? Because here's the thing. A lot of people are not educated and they don't know who they are. Especially us. We get caught up in politics and get to argue with niggas about this shit. And let me tell you, John McCain's family gonna go on and live a great life. As we would say, living their best life. They gonna be living their best life. While we sitting up here, mourning over them. I'm not saying be hateful and be vengeful, but we gotta know how to know. We have to know how to know that we don't have a dog in that fight. We gotta know how to navigate through these situations and know, like, oh, okay, they want to put that on TV, but that's not really my concern. There's other things that are at stake. Other things that are going on. Like I said before, stop getting caught up in this bullshit politics shit with Donald Trump as well. That's a distraction. Because I don't care if Donald Trump did call niggas. Why is everybody acting like that's something fucking new? John McCain was probably calling niggas too. And Joe Biden and Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton and all the rest of them motherfuckers and Ronald Reagan and Nancy Reagan. God damn. Why you acting like this shit is brand new? I'm not taking up for Trump, but this is how they all speak about us, ladies and gentlemen. Donald Trump is just bringing it to light. He's letting everybody know that is real. Some people like to think, oh no, those Caucasians don't say nigger, and these are good Caucasians. Remember, judge a person by the contents of their character and not what the fuck lip service they giving you. Because they can give you lip service all fucking day long, but judge what they do. And stop going to these fucking jobs and thinking that these Caucasians are your hero and they gonna really stick up for you. Nobody's sticking up for you. You better stick up for yourself and know who you are. Know thyself. Stop getting around other races and capitulating to what they got going on. You get around Filipinos, you think you're Filipino. You get around Hispanics or Latinos, you think you're Latino. You get around Caucasian, you think you're Caucasian. Just be you, no matter where you go. That's what's well respected. Don't put your energy into shit like the John McCain, the Joe Bidens, the Donald Trumps, and all that. That shit is imaginary. Them people don't give a fuck about you even when they shake your hand. They not even worried about you. They worried about how they're going to position their family so where their family ain't got to work for the next 100 years. Remember, we are at the bottom, ladies and gentlemen. We at the bottom of the barrel. It's so funny that melanated people are at the bottom all these years later, but we still have the crabs in the barrel mentality. That's sad. It's so sad. You see your melanated brother and sister, you look the other way. Stop it. You shouldn't even want to come out the house if you can't greet your melanated brother and sister when you see them. And go up to them, hey man, how's it going? I do it every time I see a melanated person. Sometimes it shocks the fuck out of them because they be like, damn, how the fuck he talking to me? But that's how it's supposed to be. And forward progress for your race does not mean your racism. You just pro your race. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But that doesn't also necessarily mean you go in a restaurant or a clothing store where it's predominantly Caucasian. Do you get to act in a fool if they haven't treated you fucked up? Because every race has fucked up people in it. Remember that. Because, trust me, niggas, we got a whole bunch of fucked up niggas in our race. We got niggas that don't even think that they black. Look at Omarosa's Coon, Butter Biscuit, Sambo, Steven from Django having ass. I mean, she just, now you want to tell on Donald Trump. See how niggas are? You want to go there. You was getting all them benefits. You didn't give a fuck about niggas then. Now, then the white man kicked your ass out the big house. Now yous want to goes and tells everybody that he's been calling us niggas. Man, fuck Omarosa. Those type of motherfuckers need to be made an example of. That's the problem. Niggas should have jumped down her throat from the beginning. And that's one thing we got to understand. We don't have togetherness because we worried and focused on the wrong shit. There is no togetherness. Like I said before, every race wants to hold hands with melanated race when we get shot and killed and all these other things. But why don't y'all ask the other races to give up some of their resources for melanated people? And let's see what they do then. Let's see what they do then. I bet you'll have a different answer if you went to other races and say, hey man, let me get some of those resources. They're going to be like, y'all nigga, get the fuck away from me. I'll hold your hand and walk down the boulevard with you and fight for our rights and lay down on the 95 freeway for y'all. But I ain't giving up none of my resources. Fuck that. And that's the thing I look at. I look at all that. That's why I said that McCain shit, that was a distraction. And I meant what I said. Man, fuck John McCain. Shit, he didn't give a fuck about no niggas. And I say it again, all them motherfuckers, Joe Biden and George W. Bush and all, they don't care about that shit. So stop being angry with Donald Trump. How you gonna be angry with Donald Trump and not angry at Ronald Reagan and Nancy Reagan? This bitch say, just say no. And then behind everybody's back, they use the CIA to flood the black communities with crack. But we want to be mad at Donald Trump because he let it be known that he don't give a fuck about no niggas. Now, who's worse, Donald Trump or Ronald Reagan? What's the lesser of the two evils? Because they both evil. One was just had a covert operation going on, and then one is right in front of you, letting you know what it is. We got to stop being distracted by the bullshit. Like I said, we are melanated people, for the most part, are concerned about the wrong shit. I'm not saying don't go buy your clothes and your shoes and all your other shit. Go do all that. Look fresh. I love my melanated people to look fly. But stop being in competition with your fellow brother and sister and be in competition with another race. We are one team. That's one team. It's us, the melanated team. And we are against the other team. We are competing for resources. Except we are behind, way behind. I should not go on Washington and Rancho and go in there, and then when I look at pro clubs, here come the Chinamen or the Korean men. Oh, hey, how you doing? You know, and there's no wrong with that. They making their hustle too, but they've learned how to profit off of melanated people. That's why I said stop being distracted. How the fuck it is us melanated sisters and brothers, melanated sisters spend so much money on hair and braids and all this other shit, but you go in the beauty supply store, it ain't no melanated people that own it. It's Koreans and Chinamen. Because they have capitalized on what we buy. We got to take that back. And we got to take it black. That should be the goal. And if you, hey, everybody not an entrepreneur, but if you know black entrepreneurs, support them. If I went on Instagram right now and said, God is blessing me, I'll get 1,000 likes. But if I went on Instagram and said, I'm opening up my own business, it'll be crickets on that motherfucker. Because everybody going to think I'm going to ask them for some money. We don't support our own when it comes to the entrepreneurship. But the Girl Scout bitches can stand outside the Best Buys and all and sell them raggedy ass lemon cookies all fucking day and get support. But we can't. And I'm not just saying, oh, everything's got to be black, because everything ain't got to be black. God damn, I'm not saying that. Don't take what I'm saying literally. Everything ain't got to be black, but what I'm saying is this. They have learned to capitalize off of pro clubs and the shit that we like. They capitalize off that. We like jerseys, they buy jerseys. I remember I went and swapped me after Prince died, and they had Prince shit everywhere. We need to start capitalizing off our own people. And we need to start taking it to the next level. And stop being distracted like shit, like John McCain and Donald Trump and all this bullshit. And believe in everything we see on the fucking news. Because the majority of the shit that you see is fake news any fucking way. Just like at work. Everybody that go to work, I'm talking to y'all. Stop going to work just to gossip. Because let me tell you, half the gossip you hear is a rumor. Unless you hear it from the horse's mouth. And stop getting on these jobs and not knowing who you are. You can be very business casual and professional and still know who you are. I'm not saying go on the job and, oh, y'all niggas got me. I'm not saying do that. And then the nigga want to email me talking about, oh, Warren, man, I was trying to be who I am. Nigga, you caused me to get fired. Nigga, oh, man, get fucked with me with damn bullshit, man. Damn. I'm just saying this. Know who you are. Know thyself. And stop believing in the matrix and believing, oh, they got my back and all that. Nobody has your back but you. And we are a team. We, melanated people, are y'all on one team, whether y'all like it or not. With the exception of niggas like Tiger Woods. Niggas like Tiger Woods and Omarosa and Jesse Lee Peterson and Larry Elder. Them are Butter Biscuit Coons. They kicked off the set. Them Caucasians could have them. When I'm talking about everybody else, we one team. One team. Don't disagree with your brother in public and try to embarrass him. Agree with him in public and disagree with him in private behind closed doors, and y'all hash it out. Don't go on social media and don't do that. We don't get nowhere that way. At all. It's just a bigger distraction. Use the knowledge that you have for good. Don't miseducate motherfuckers. And turn people on to good things. Send out good vibes and get that good energy around you. And wake the fuck up. And don't be distracted by shit that don't matter. I'll say it a million times. If you got a Honda Accord and this next person's in a Tesla, who gives a fuck if they in a Tesla? If they in a Tesla, unless they have generational wealth, which most black families don't have, they got to go to work every day just like you. And if you take away that job, they going to be living in that damn Tesla. For all you Las Vegas motherfuckers on Las Vegas Boulevard and Owens, across the street from the cemetery, where those bums fighting, and that one bum tried to go oops upside that motherfucking bum's head with a pickaxe. That's where you gonna be living. Don't get distracted by that shit. Oh, they got a Tesla and all I got is a Nissan or a Honda. Who give a fuck? A car is a car. Be thankful that your black ass ain't on the bus. catching the bus. You know how many people on the bus out here in Las Vegas that wish they had a car? Ladies and gentlemen, we concerned with the wrong shit, and we always think we better than somebody. And we'll treat each other fucked up in a minute and get off on treating each other fucked up. Boy, we be feeling proud when we go off on another nigga. But when you go off on a Caucasian, you be nervous, worried about if you're going to lose that damn job. Or if they going to call the police on you. That's what I'm saying. Niggas want to floss on each other, but go up in Summerlin. Go in these nice neighborhoods, Queensridge and all that. Go floss on them white people. They going to be laughing at you because they already got all that shit. And stop holding the secrets. If you know how to hustle and you can help somebody else, help them. Each one, teach one. Damn. Motherfuckers get the secret to some shit and god damn it, y'all act like, damn. I've never been around that where people figure out a hustle and they don't want to spread the knowledge and hey man, you can do, and then people, when you get the knowledge, stop not listening to motherfuckers. Listen to what they saying. And stop getting distracted by shit that don't fucking matter, because that's the fucking problem. And I'll keep saying it over and over again. We distracted by the shit that don't matter. Motherfuckers is more worried about Donald Trump saying racist shit because of coon-ass, clown-ass Omarosa's butter biscuit eating ass. Now she want to throw this motherfucker under the bus. Well, her throwing him under the bus and him saying nigga is not going to get him impeached. Period. They don't give a fuck about that. That nigga gonna be in that White House until he get ready to get out after his 8 years. He's getting reelected. Y'all can go out there and vote all y'all want. And even if he don't get reelected and they put a Democrat in there, them Democrats gonna do the same shit the Republicans do. It's about what's going on in your neighborhood. Fix your neighborhood. Can't worry about the rest of the United States and your own neighborhood is fucked up. It's like how they always want us to donate to all these other countries, all this other shit, but I see nothing but bums laying up under the 15 freeway in Washington by 88.1. It's bomb central over there. But we worried about, they want a nigga to donate to another country. And then they put our melanated brothers and sisters on there with flies around them so we can think that somehow we better than our African brothers and sisters, and they propagate that shit. Like Africa's all fucked up because they don't want people to know Africa is the origins of the world. It's where we all came from. But they don't want niggas to know that. We gotta wake up, man, and stop being distracted. If one more nigga come to me, oh man, what you think? You know, Donald Trump. Man, I don't give a fuck about no Donald Trump. They want you. Most people are commoner. Commoner means populace. Dumb people. People that just believe anything they see on TV. It's the Matrix. You have to understand, it's just not real. It's not. Donald Trump is not in that White House making laws for y'all. He making laws for his people and to make sure his people are straight. And that's what you need to be worried about. Stop being distracted. Don't worry about the bullshit. And don't worry about the bullshit at work either. Because that shit is not going to advance your progress to be a better person. I just wanted to lay that on y'all real quick. You know, it was cool. I hope y'all had a good week. And if not, then you better pray to have a better week. But anyway, I'll be hitting y'all up again on Off the Dome Podcast. Any questions or comments, you can hit me up on NOWAYOUTLV at gmail.com. NOWAYOUTLV at gmail.com. That is it. I hope y'all had a good day. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Subscribe, share it, put it on your Facebook post, Instagram, and I will get at you again in the future. Ain't no motherfucking namaste and all that bullshit. You know what my saying is? Guilty, nigga. Hey, man, y'all have a good one. I'm out.